So, hello people. It is not Joseph Willows, as you can imagine, or Raul Patel, or Dennis Graf, or Robert Ionescu. It is a different voice. Probably my first DTM race I ever commentated. It's Franco Gamba here. So this evening, it will be one of the rare opportunities I'll actually commentate a DTM race. And alongside me, there is probably, I think, you never commentated a race, man. But here it is, the man, the myth, the legend, Rance Jan. So, Rance, say hello to everyone in the chat.
Okay, yeah, thanks. I'm the 2010 DTM champion, the first ever champion. But today is the most important, probably one of the most important races for WOG, and probably the top 4, top 5. So he can, but Quag can decide the championship today. But he has, well, as Joe said, he needs quite a lot of luck. Quag is a former F1 driver. He was in Lotus. He's been quite the driver, but always just got unlucky with his agency. Probably, he has had agency problems. I don't know. I think he just needs a better agent, don't you think, Franco?
Yeah, I'll also be today. Quag will start in 11th place while Julius Anderson starts on pole position. So you have to hope on Julius Anderson having a bit of a stinker during today's race, and him having, let's say, a good start above all, because he starts also in a dangerous place, which is common for race start crashes, usually in turn 1. So it will be quite interesting.
Yeah. Lap 1 is usually the most chaotic one. It's not even like the first turn. It's just drivers just get antsy. They just don't know who's gonna take which line, and it just can lead to miss braking points, and you have to be careful, especially Quag. Quag has to. Yeah, I think he has to use all his experience. I think this is probably the most experienced DTM grid I think in a while. Yeah, I think correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, let's say it is, because the top 4 is composed by mostly former Formula 1 or GP2 drivers, so also champions as well, with Rivki, Fakhrizadeh and Julius Anderson. And it will be very interesting today, I'm sure. Even if it's wet or not, it will be an interesting race today. Also, Joe mentioned that usually in Spa, the pole sitter usually loses the lead in turn 1, but let's see if this happens in DTM as well. So I think we can.
Yeah. I think as Martin Brundle has always said, anything can happen, and it usually does. I think in OC it should be everything will happen, and that's it. You just leave it at that. And drivers, I think, have lined up on the grid, if I'm not mistaken, already.
So let's look at the grid. Okay. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, as Flo mentioned, now the criteria for the championship are the ones you are seeing. So Roman Quag needs to win to get the title, and he will need Julius Anderson and Fakhrizadeh to finish 6th or lower to win the title, or he needs to finish second on today's race, and he needs to hope that Anderson and Fakhrizadeh finish 8th or lower, and Venture and Parrish finish 3rd or lower to win the title. So it will be a huge request for Roman Quag, but anything can happen. So let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually nice to see that criteria not being like 20 different versions. Like he had to be like 1.2 head points. I mean, I remember Joe usually did that. He like listed like all the possibilities. It's like it was crazy back in the day. But yeah, it's good to see only like 2 possibilities. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite a long list of possibilities. But yeah, I think we can now check the grid, and there we go. So
let's start.
I read we read 4 and 4. Is it alright for you? Okay. So Julius Anderson, as mentioned before, starts on pole position with Gabriel Rico in the front row. Yesterday has been quite a mixed condition qualifying. At the end, it was starting to be dry. Then Matthias Sterwick in third place with Batius Kloss in fourth. Then fifth to eighth, I'll let you read the names, Rance.
Yeah. All right. Davy Suarez in fifth. Thomas Bennett in sixth. Matteo Catalan in seventh. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. I'm just going along. Will Parrish in eighth. Max Nordberg in ninth. 10th is Rifki, my good old mate from Sauber. That I, basically, went away from for a few races. Roman Quag in 11th, he has a uphill battle. Maxim Titkov in 12th, I think he was in GP2, I'm not sure. Jared Forsberry also.
He was also in Formula 1.
Oh, I see, yeah. Jared Forsberry 13th. 14th is Daniel Lynch, one of the championship contenders, and as you can see, Victor Obobo, the old guy that we've all known, the fire mixer. Leon Campana, aka Please Lean. Christoph Bernack in 17th. Adam Wolf in 18th. Oof, that's a bit of a low position for him. But 19th is Will Miller. 20th is Florian Walker. And 21st and 22nd round out Jay McKenzie and Halil Sahin. So, I gotta say, I think it might be a cracker. Let's see the weather.
Yeah, let's see the weather. And
okay. It's
might avoid the rain.
Yeah, it's only
might avoid the rain. I think, yes, it comes after the race, so yeah. Anyway, 19th to 21st is actually composed by 7 world titles, so it's gonna be exciting at the back.
Yeah, true.
So we're now watching the loading screen, and it's going to be the start of the race very, very, very soon. And so, prediction in turn 1, there will be a crash. In your opinion, Rance?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's always just gonna be a crash. I kind of need to like predict like outside the top 10, because it's the champion. Mostly championship contenders are outside the top 10. So I don't know. I think Julius Titkov or probably Quag on the podium, but we'll see. I'm just going by experience, but it's 5-4, and all the lights are going to be out soon. And away we go for the first. For the Belgium Grand Prix. Sorry if I'm a little bit late. Reed takes third place, but he's going to go around the outside to take first, and almost, but now he does. I think he's going to do a Kimi Nope, and it's actually Turvik leading the way. Julius Anderson dropping down to second, and there's the yellow flag. Yes, there's already a yellow flag. Who is it?
Florian with damage, and Wolf is out. So very early, very early race finish for Adam Wolf and Florian with damage.
We need to check the replay. Oh, it's just basically a traffic jam. Yeah, it's just a traffic jam.
Or was it Jay
McKenzie? McKenzie just hits Walker. Okay. Yeah, it's quite controversial. I don't know if they're gonna review this or no, but yeah. Wow, that's actually kind of odd. You think it's going to be Walker out of the race, but no, it's who is it? It's Wolf. That's really unfortunate by him. But let's okay. So the race is on now.
Oh, also Neller had damage.
Oh, true. Yeah, Neller with damage also.
Oh, what's happened there? Okay, got a little bit tapped by Sain, and he hit Ibobo, but Ibobo was very lucky to have no damage.
True.
So
From the replay, it looked like he's gonna turtle up in on the back, but no, it just.
Well, start by Turwick, by the way. We're now watching it again, and wow, first he was nearly squeezed, but he found a space to pass.
That was an amazing.
Rico
That was
and
an amazing
Anderson.
one. Absolutely,
Yeah.
that was probably the best starts I've seen in the OC. But now back to the race. Klaus has taken third. Julius Anderson with probably the worst start I've seen. Forsberg's trying to make a move, but not quite. Well, Neller the damage, trying to let some people by. But see, it's terrific first. You can carry on from that.
Yeah, 3 champions actually with damage at the back, so
Yes.
not a great start for all of them. But right now Turwick is moving away, and now we are seeing Bennett trying to attack Soares, and the attack doesn't went well in that point of the track. Of course, it's difficult to overtake there. And now let's see if maybe Bennett will try to attack Soares in the Bashimont or in the bus stop. So let's see now. I think he's gonna
go
try.
locally inside. No, that's not gonna be. That's just never gonna. That's never gonna go. But obviously, as you try to make a move, you're always gonna go back, and someone else is gonna try and overtake you. He's gonna go around the outside. He's gonna go for a late move. Almost.
Soares closed aggressively door. As
Forsberg also Bilbo trying to make a comeback in there in 17th on Forsberg a little bit. And Turvik first, Rio's second, third is Klaus, and Fakrasan in 9th place. So yeah, okay. Has Quag made up positions? I am not sure.
I think it's 13th. Yes, it's 13th. So not a great start so far by Roman Quag.
He hasn't made up positions. Yeah, true.
And I think he's gonna pit pretty late. I didn't saw the fuel of others' car. So for example, Campana is lower than him. Yeah, I might think that Quag is going longer than other people in front of him. Meanwhile, Titkov takes P11.
Absolutely amazing move there, and Mackenzie and Volker. Volker has.
Right,
yep, there you go.
They're teammates. Because they are teammates. So Volker.
That's that's only gonna cause friction. Klaus is trying to make a move on. I'm not gonna name the Rio. I think it's not gonna kind of work. I think the field is spreading out a little bit. Adventure also championship leader is trying to make a move there.
There we go, Titkov defending again from Bernek, as Quag is defending from Lincoln Pana, so it's gonna be a rough stint for Roman Quag, I think, because the more the fuel it is, and the more the car is a bit difficult to control and slower, of course, because low fuel drag run, so
especially use that out in the corners, and you've been set up for an overtake, as Klaus does on Rios, but no, not quite.
Rico actually defended well, and
Quag being pressured there.
Yeah, and there we go now. Rico trying to overtake him.
A lot of moving under braking. I don't think that's in the allowed in the rules.
Not a thing, because usually it can lead to see some crashes, unfortunate crashes in Town 1. So there we go. Now Parrish is at the back of Catalan, and let's see if he's going to overtake him here. And
the action turns out to Klaus and Rios, and he's going to go around the outside. Is he going to make the move? Is he going to take the traction? No.
Nearly.
No, doesn't get.
And meanwhile, Parrish got P7. He had a great acceleration coming from Rouge. And at the end of Kamel, he has done it on me while 3 wide.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
There is a big crash. It is Adventure, one of the championship contenders. And this is over. Championship contention over for Daniel Adventure.
That is just heartbreaking.
Quite very, very unfortunate way to end his championship hopes. Also because he was involved in a very, very unfortunate crash here. So
we need to see. We need to see a replay of that. What exactly happened? It looked like Sahin went on the inside and just understeered off and just caused a lot of chaos. But adventure, I guess it just was not meant to be in this race. It just wasn't meant to be. Yellow flags, of course, almost everywhere. I think they're double wave yellow. No, I think they're double wave. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Anderson now trying to make a move to pressure Claus, but in advance it's pressure.
Got P5 in front of Suarez, and this was actually the first clean move at the bus stop chicane. And
you're right, actually.
I mean, 3 into 1 never goes well into the end of the Strait of Camel. So it was.
I finally giving us a replay. Let's see what exactly. So Sahin.
Director actually. Let's see. I think Sahin braked very late.
Oh, yeah, that is just.
Here then braked very late, and he was very lucky.
And look how the adventure just flies. Look at this. Oh my lord, he just.
Wow.
He just dug into the ground, and all the debris, all the bodywork is just flying around the track. It's a yard sale over there. It's just the yard.
I would like to see Bob on board later. Oh, there was a mistake by who? Who was it? It was Quack. Yes.
Oh yeah. He just lost traction over
this car.
Whoever you prefer, but
Fosbury. Synchronized mistake by both drivers.
Lucky to stay in the race.
And there we go. Bobo was.
And this, this is what caused the you see, that explains everything.
Yeah, I mean, then Fosbury here. Actually, Fosbury was very smart on braking before
the accident.
The braking point. So. He was very, very lucky and also smart to avoid all of this. Yeah, let's see. Hossein was lucky to have no damage. And also, I would like to check Bobo's on board because I think he nearly collected a lot of debris coming from the car of Adventure. So here it is, Fosbury. No! Damn, Fosbury got damage. Unbelievable. Very unlucky.
It's just Adventure's front just like said hello, and then that's basically what it is.
Exactly. Hello. I'll collect you as well. So, quite unfortunate season. This actually sums up Fosbury's seasons. This season he had also great opportunities for scoring podiums and things, and sadly because of unfortunate things that doesn't actually comes from his fault, he was very, very impeded to score points this season. So
true. It's sometimes you have to just look on the bright side and say that it wasn't in control, but you always think, could you have done something differently? Could you have just not battled hard enough and thought about the long-term battle? But no, this time it just wasn't meant to be. That's all it is. But now we're back in the action. Claus again on Rios. These guys have been battling four.
And there we go. It finally goes through.
Claus completely just. That's it. It's just done and dusted.
Yeah. Oh wait, has he done it in the yellow flag zone? Let's see.
True. Oh yeah, that's.
No. Very, very lucky because it was just few meters before the yellow flag zone. So very lucky indeed to have avoided.
All right. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh shit.
You go crash. Damn it. Well, let's say. Is it 5 seconds? Really, guys?
Okay.
He didn't do it. Just little bit. Just few meters before the yellow zone. So I don't know because I can't actually see the full screen.
As my reputation would suggest, I did not the game, but don't blame me there.
Okay, Florence said no pan, so I think I saw it maybe correctly. I don't know, because I saw it that he has done it before the yellow flag zone. So yeah, There we go.
So they're having some technical difficulties. I hope the chat has enjoyed this battle. I hope they have enjoyed my call commentary and Franco's, of course, but personally me.
I'm enjoying a lot. Right, as of right now, I'm enjoying a lot. Not gonna lie. Yeah, there we go. Race is now
we're gonna be back.
Turning live. I think also I saw maybe Parrish doing the same thing Klaus has done. So I would actually now check also Parrish on board to see if I was right, and maybe has done it as Klaus has done it before, just before the yellow flag zone. So let's see.
Yeah, you check that, Franco. We need to see, if it was a legal made move.
Okay, so there we go. Right now we are here, and Klaus is here now making the move on Rico again, and he has done it. Yeah, as I thought, he has done it before, and Parrish.
It's just been
well. Oh, I think Fabrizian has done it in the yellow flag zone. To be honest.
No, not Rifkin. No, wait.
No, before.
He did, yeah.
And I think same happened for Parrish.
Yeah, I think most of these incidents will be looked during or after the race. Who knows? It's just been so chaotic already. So it's Turvik, Rios, Klaus. Turvik has just checked out. It's just like he's just taken his groceries and checked out and just gone on to a picnic basically. Anderson is trying to now pressure Klaus after Klaus trying to pressure Rios, but it looks like Klaus just fell off pace, and Anderson trying to just get back his own championship chances in this race, and Venture's car is still being pulled. Yes, it's a bit
of long work for the invisible marshals in his path. So yeah, now Anderson is very close to Rico. Let's see if he tries. No, don't try it here.
No,
don't try it here, because it's never going to work, as now Bennett is more near than Anderson near to.
Can he make a double move? Can he make a double move?
Oh, yes.
Yep, he's smart.
He really was smart there, because he saw Anderson was trying to move around the outside, and he went cheeky there as he moves now to P4. Oh no! Rico has a problem. Rico's a problem. Oh, that's the reason why he was slowing a bit in the bus stop, because if you had saw it, he was a bit slow. I thought it was just for defending the place for our loose wheel. Well, also it's very lucky to have still the opportunity to pit and to continue the race, and yeah. Oh man, very unfortunate.
Bennett will owe him like a gift. He's gonna give him a kiss on the cheek after the race, but yeah, that's quite unfortunate for Rico.
Parrish is 1 on 2, Anderson. Yeah, so that's Parrish is doing a big favor right now to Quag at the moment. And meanwhile, let's see Fabrizian as well, who is another championship contender, very close with these two. Battle between 3 champions, 2018 GP2 champion, 2010
we can't see another one. We don't see another 1-3-1 moment.
Oh no, that's yes, done it in the yellow zone. I don't know if Flo will count this as a penalty.
I think Rifki saw it beforehand and he saw the infraction, so it was just like a risk.
Man, it was I think it was in the yellow.
I'm
very
sorry, but the replays are just crashing my game for some reason.
Oh man.
Oh, another. We have another technical difficulty. I hope the audience has not demanded a refund. And
we'll be right back, guys. Don't worry.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Well, sadly, it isn't an easy day for let's say Florian and
his computer. Yep.
And his computer as well. So yeah. Well, so far it was a very, let's say, interesting race from the second place onwards. Turvik was actually flying away. I mean, Zurich has already won 2 times this season, if I am correct.
Oh.
And yeah, I think he has won 2 times. One time, and also I think with Titkov, he was the only one to win from pole. But so far,
I think we're gonna be back very soon.
Anderson is 5th. So I think today we are not going to see a winner starting from pole position. So meanwhile, now we are.
It won't be a blessing or a curse starting from pole,
See the action of the race. So of course, yeah, let's say replays are making it a bit difficult, but of course it's bad luck. Yeah. Loading screen, loading, and I think Suarez has actually done the overtake under the yellow flag zone. So
yeah,
I think Suarez will have the 5 seconds penalty.
And I think, and as I said, Rifki saw, what's going to happen, and I think he saw what happened. He was informed of, what happened before, and he was close before. Remember, he was close to overtaking under yellows beforehand. Yeah. So he just took his prayers and sent it home for a later date. Bennett has been on a really good.
Oh
no! What happened?
You will select the performance file. Right, but that will be quick. Sorry, happens.
No, it's okay.
All right. You will set up a new GP4 flow?
Yeah, because basically my GP4 I think is a little bit weird now because of some things that maybe have happened in the past few years when I used it. And the weather, also my weather forecast system is not working as intended.
I know, I remember there was like a few replay, too far back. It messes up the timing system. I know that much, but other than that, I have no assistance there.
Yeah, let's say the weather system, that random wet races happening while the weather forecast was dry. It was the weird things you was talking about, the weather system, right, Flo?
Exactly, yes.
Oh, well, let's see. I hope that from next season we won't have any more of these issues, but I'm sure we won't have it. So yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation. So action now.
Very soon, yep. And we've been paused, and race is on yet again. Of course, it's Turvik that leads. Claus in second. I think Bennett is he third? Well, no, Anderson's now third. Yeah. Parrish makes a move.
There we go. Rickers meanwhile pitting, and now we're seeing again here the move, the battle between
Fakirzain,
Suarez and Julius Anderson, and here it is the move that probably will put on Suarez for 5. No penalty. All right. So okay, it's no penalty. The race director has told so. Yeah, no penalty. And yeah, there we go. Meanwhile,
we're having from 6th to 9th. Yeah, from 6th to 9th. There's a big. There's going to be a trend.
And it is an important battle because it is between 2 direct title contenders, which are Fakirzain and Anderson. And Fakirzain tried here the attack, but hasn't worked. And meanwhile, here behind him there's Catalan and Anderson have a little bit of breath now. No pressure behind him, as now Catalan is pressuring Fakirzain, but at the same time Norberg is pressuring Catalan for P8, and also Baronek is battling in the back with Titkov, I think. Yes, it is Titkov. And Baranek as well is tried in the back.
We always see a move from Nordberg into the bus stop chicane. He's going to go for the air on the outside. He's going to cut back into the inside. Same goes for
Baranek made it work. So
it's got to become the outside line to the inside. And now, yep, that's it. Move done, dusted. It's 10 for Baranek.
Yeah. Meanwhile, yellow flag's gone finally. And of course, now Nordberg trying to attack around the outside. Catalan hasn't worked. Let's see if he will try to attack into the Camel Strait. As now we are approaching Eau Rouge, and Fakhrizin is a little bit far.
Yeah, is far, dropped back a little bit. We have no idea why, probably a mistake.
And
Nordberg is trying to make another move.
Here.
No yellow flags this time, remember? So it could be just a breeze. Yeah, he's going to breeze right past.
Attacking kickoff, and Nordberg passes for 8th, and Campana gets P11 in front of Maxim Titkov, as championship leader is having a little bit of difficult race, but I am not sure it will be. It is just the stint that will be difficult, because the fuel load is a lot. So maybe in the second part of the race we can see a very strong Roman Quag. So yeah.
Yeah, but he could just he's not liking the tires. He is locked up somewhere. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
What's exactly the information the teams are not giving us yet. Anderson's now trying to make a move after being pressured by Fleckers, and Quag now being pressured by, who is that?
Ibobo.
Okay, so I see. Yeah.
Man, the myth. There we go. Meanwhile, Anderson, Suarez hasn't pulled away, so Anderson and Fakhrizin are both close to him. So we are now approaching. We're just past the Blanchimont. Let's see if Julius will try to attack here. Not doing the same mistake, but
it's going to be a tap. It's just a little bit of a tap.
Very, very, very much. As old Bobo is now trying to attack Quag for P13. And yeah, meanwhile in front, also ahead of Suarez, in turn 1, as Baranek did as well. And now we are now onto the Eau Rouge. We are now seeing Maxim Titkov, who is a little bit far from Campana, who has just passed him last lap, and Anderson is close now. Anderson is close, and it is crucial for him to pass Suarez right now, and he does. He gets P5.
Leon Campana is going to go on the inside. Actually, Ibobo has actually had a good recovery from the start. Yeah, I gotta say, impressed by him.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Apart the fact that he was a bit lucky with having no damage from the contact between Sain, who right now sets also the fastest lap, and the team Suarez went wide. I think
we just cut off. Yeah, it did. Wait, he's gonna hold up all the field there through the. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna get a replay. Hopefully, it doesn't crash. I think he just went wide, so he just wouldn't hit Anderson. He was carrying a lot of overspeed there, but in the result, he's just gonna hold up a lot more cars behind him, and that's just gonna put more pressure. And it's just, I don't know if he's gonna hold it in. He's already locked up, once. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
There we go. Well, yes, formed very good train of cars behind all abroad the Suarez train. So
Fakhrizin is gonna try to just pressure him. I think he's not gonna go for it. Just a little bit of a look. But in the Nordberg, I think that's Nordberg trying to make a move on Fakhrizin, as Fakhrizin is playing with his food, praying on Suarez, but no.
No. I think Nordberg has been touched by Catalan at the back.
I think he just broke way too late. But I'm not gonna make any accusation. Oh, he was touched. Okay.
Because it wasn't a natural braking, a natural braking point for him. So yeah, he was going very, very doing a kamikaze move there. So yeah, luckily nothing happened there. All avoided.
Yeah.
And yeah, the train here is quite long. Also, Quag is Yeah, Quag is close to this group, so it's good for him.
I think I gotta say for a guy who's with this experience, I think he should be a bit closer, you know. But it's all like a Turvik leads the way with his Audi. I gotta say, it's gonna be a free wide moment, Campana. I think that's not Nordberg, but
Campana moving a lot aggressively.
Yeah,
very.
Like he shut him. Yeah, he basically like shut him off like door-to-door battle. I think that's a fair racing move.
And
but not this one. Not this one.
Try to move here.
I thought he was gonna tap him and just dislodge him from his breaking point, but no,
hasn't gone well.
No.
And there we go. Now we are going on double gauche.
Discord doesn't go wide as Suarez though. So that's obviously as you make moves and you fail, someone else is gonna make a move on you. It's just you have to be really smart. You have to see where you can gain, which turns are gonna be like the most opportunistic, basically. As Fakrzan is trying to make gonna be another opportunity. He's actually pulled out ahead of Nordberg, so he's gonna have just a little bit of a look here, but he's close. He's close.
Let's see if he can try the move here at bus stop. I don't think he can, but let's see. No, not right now.
That's not gonna work. And Nordberg is gonna close up a little bit.
Nordberg is trying to talk. And also, watch out Rico, who is
on fresh tires. Yeah.
On fresh tires, and also for the fact that this group is quite slow at the moment. And also not surprised for the fact that for Oslo it is this group, Quag is quite close with high fuel load. So this is actually helping a lot Rico, 10.8 seconds behind. And
I think
you lost a lot.
And Fakrzan is gonna go for one.
Very different speed difference. So Fakrzan gets P6, and it's crucial for him.
Bobo is gonna understand. He's not gonna understand. Actually, it's Barana going wide, and I think Bobo yielded that a little bit. I think he made a move aggressive, but Quag is now behind Ibobo. Ibobo moving a little bit on the inside. Quag didn't know where he's gonna go, but it's all right.
Yeah, now we are coming in the double gauche. Sorry for my bad French. Well, now we are going on to the final part of the track. End of second 2, and there we go. Ibobo is quite close with Baranek, and also there is Titkov, not far from Catalan, and I think Turvik is very, very far compared to others. Yes, it is.
Campana. Look at Campana though. Look at his speed. He's loving this track, going for the outside fake into the inside. So no, it's not gonna work.
Now meanwhile Ibobo will try the same and a little bit of love tap.
Ibobo is being a bit too aggressive in this race. I think he just wants to make up for lost time, basically. I understand as a driver, and I think anyone can understand, but let's just cool it down, Ibobo, all right? I don't think he could hear me, but you know what I mean.
Let's say during his career, Ibobo actually had a little bit of aggressive style, but it has usually worked. Just few seasons he was unlucky, but even if he's in DTM since the start of the series, he has been always there. So
I remember. Ibobo I think was in the Toro Rosso, I believe. Yeah, he was up. He had many incidents. Oh boy. I think notably in Monaco, where I think he held up a lot of cars. But do correct me if I'm wrong. It's been quite a while. But on to the top 5 though. It's Parish on Bennett, I believe.
Yeah, Bennett. It's Bennett versus Parish for P3, and right now Parish is also having a very good championship at the moment after a very rough start. But he's getting there with a pace, and right now he's trying to attack Thomas Bennett. The Welshman defends pretty well here before the bus stop.
Gonna go for the outside and on into the inside.
And
Just a little tough tap.
a little bit of lock up again.
Very lucky not to go into
I
pits,
think,
actually.
Oh, yeah. Norberg is tried to pass here Soares, but Soares defended pretty well, and Campana is watching both of them battling and enjoying it with a little bit of popcorn in the car.
It's free positions. It's just free positions for him. Oh, you battle all night long. I don't care. I can take it. Nordberg has been having some trouble behind Soares. He's not gone with Rifki basically. To just basically make a slipstream train, make some teamwork. It's just not gonna work. But Nordberg is gonna finally have a chance on Suarez over speed, and there you go. I think that's done and dusted. I think it's done and dusted. Yeah.
It seems that Suarez
makes basically move.
It seems Suarez exit at the end of the Eruge corner is actually pretty slow because people always overtook him as he is a turtle. So yeah, it's not actually good for Suarez coming that point of the track.
He just has to nurse. Yeah, he has to nurse this current stint and just it's gonna push all hell. It's gonna probably let loose for him, all the frustration, and just get some new tires and just do his own race. In the meantime, Parrish, Bennett, they're getting a nice onboard shot and obviously some sponsorship money. Let's see. Let's see. But this time actually Parrish is not as close to have actually a look on any turn, basically. But and it's Suarez again now actually by getting pressured by Campana, and Campana should make this move count on the inside. Is he gonna make for it? Oh, again, it's just gonna be. No.
Well,
doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Ibobo, meanwhile, is still behind the Baronek with Quack watching both of them. Probably Quack is in his car with a bit of popcorns because he maybe expect a little bit of Chow's head. So yeah, Campana is now close with Suarez now. He has lost a little bit. Let's see how Suarez approached the corner, and yes, again, he approaches pretty slow, and Campana is now very, very close, and he passes him easily. So yeah, Suarez have that issue of leaving the Rouge corner with a very, very low speed, and that actually helped his rivals to overtake him very easily.
Now Nordberg is I'm sorry. It's okay. Nordberg is trying to now close up on Rifki. Actually, I think he's done a good job. Look how Rifki's not like pulled out the gap. So I think they're gonna try to make some slipstream teamwork and just basically not ruin each other's races. But anything can happen. Rifki in 6th place. Is he
not a field, so I guess this is why he's a little bit slower. Maybe also tires are starting to having a little bit of issues.
Yes, it could be that actually. Sometimes drivers do take different lines, and if you just go wider, you will basically vary out your tires faster. If it was like a 2-stop at this point, I think they would pit now. But I think it's just going to be is it going to be a 1-stop or 2-stop in your opinion?
I think 1-stop because mostly even if they put very, very light fuel, usually it comes that drivers then after they pits. They got fueled till the end of the race, so a short stint at the start and a very long one second stint to the end of the race. But I do think that an overstint is actually a good idea.
I believe.
Bobbles
done and dusted again. For him.
So yeah, I think that maybe can work. The overstint can the overcut can actually work, I think.
I think it could, but for personally, I like me some fresh tires, and I think in the end of the race, most of the field would prefer to. Claus in a distant second, he's just cruising around, basically minding his own race. Probably, there's no pressure. But as he probably look, Parrish is gonna look for a move. Is he gonna go side by side? Nope, just a little bit of a fake, knowing that just saying I'm right here. Just mind me actually. And Parrish is gonna is he
trying there again? No, doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
From the cockpit,
Campana versus Nordberg.
Campana is a little bit closer, but no, he actually pulled off. So there we go, Baronek attacking him.
I think that might have been like a little bit of a revenge. I think Baronek got that before.
I think Julius is actually going to pit his lap. And speaking of Julius, the championship battle at the moment is very, very close, with Roman Quag 14 points, Julius Anderson 14 points, and Rifki Fakhrizin 39 points as it stands of right now. But now pits begins, and it will be interesting to see what will be the order after everyone has pitted. So
and we have to praise Turvik. He's been a league of his own. I think if he just put his DTM car on the F1 and basically entered with that car on F1, I think he could have held his own quite well.
Probably faster than his 2015 Manor when he drove in F1. So we are now watching Campana right now, still behind Norberg. Norberg is defending pretty well these last few laps, and meanwhile Sain is getting ahead of Jay McKenzie, and let's say Jay McKenzie is actually having a very stinker this season, last place in the standings, and a lot of unfortunate situations that has put him in a very bad place in the standings. So,
but it's actually now Lee Campana trying to make a move. Oh, Nordberg again, just trying to go for a fake. No, it's not gonna work.
Oh, very close again. From the cockpit, it seems that they came close and they crashed. But seeing from the TV perspective, they're actually a bit far.
And Raul now, and he's just. I think it's going to be a solid stop. I don't think anyone's going to interrupt him. I don't know if anyone else is coming in. I think it's going to be it's going to be a clean exit. And look at that, and
he's fueled to the end also, so it will be a very second long stint for Julius, 22 laps.
And he just has to hope that most of the people who have gotten damage before, he just doesn't battle with them. He just has a clean opening lap, clean out lap, two or three laps. He can undercut most drivers, and I think we saw some kind of battling going on between the Campana.
Box calls for Bennett, Norberg, and Campana. So
look at that.
Yeah.
At this point, I think both Campana and Nordberg. I think it's kind of odd. I think Campana should have stayed out a little bit, but he's fueled basically until that specific lap. They calculated. They didn't think that he's going to battle Nordberg, but I think he could have just saved a little bit of fuel, not lost time battling, because I think Campana has a bit more pace in hand. I think he should have stayed out, but we'll see. Oh, he jumps him in, basically in the pit stop battle now.
Yeah. I don't know who have the higher box. So usually who have the higher box usually jumps the driver in front. So it will be interesting to see who have the higher box. And meanwhile, Bennett enters the pit lane as both Max Norberg and Lee Campana does now.
So then now it's basically the pit stop crew deciding the race for you for now in this one. It's all about basically them, all about these brave souls that are changing these little tires. And Bennett, I think he got held up a little bit, And Parrish, I think, is going to have gain on him. Yeah. I think Parrish is going to gain on him a lot because there's a lot of cars outside.
Yeah.
And Nordberg has
the
to
higher
concede
box,
to Campana.
that's the place.
Yep. Oh boy. Well, he just has to now. He just has to.
Nordberg.
He has to keep his head cool and just go after him, and that's all it is. That's just because those are points. Everybody likes and wants points. I think that's.
And Sain is pitting once again for the second and last time in the race. And now we are seeing Bartus close. And as of right now, it is a Poland 1-2 with Turwick and Klaus. So.
Oh, look at that! I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, that's I think that's absolutely good for Polish motorsport. They'll see their heroes race, and maybe new signees will come up and
absolutely
race also. But it's
also Bartus Klaus is actually in contention for an F1 seat, either as or Ferrari. Let's see what will happen. So meanwhile, Florian Volker is overtaking Ailil Sain, but Florian will have to pit again. As now we are approaching lap 17, I think Soares is pitting, but I do think that
actually about I have to say about time he pits, because he just had as we've seen, he's just had a horrible stint. Just gonna keep his head cool, hit the marker on the pit stop. Lollipop goes inside normally, just for the tires. Let's see.
There we go. Let's see if Campana can actually jump him. Yes, he's going to the end. Let's see if Campana and Nordberg jumps him. Wait, they actually overtook him.
They already did before, yeah.
Yeah, okay. He rejoined behind them, so yeah. Meanwhile,
Ian and Volker giving us a show in 19th and 20th. I think they get solid podium position in for the last place or something.
Surprising thing, and of course the driver defending the place always closes aggressively the door to the driver trying to get the move done at the bus stop.
And I think they're entitled, head or side by side. They're just putting their nose in and risking an accident. I think that's fair. They should go back onto the lead, and
I think Klaus is pitting this lap. I think Klaus is pitting this lap.
All right.
Yeah. No. Klaus is pitting next. This upcoming lap. Then I think also the same for Turwick. Yes. So
both Polish drivers are going to be in.
Parrish will pit this lap as right now.
Yeah. Actually, Parrish, I think, is catching Klaus a little bit. I think he's not. As far
I noticed that as well. I noticed that as well. So meanwhile here, Sain and Volker double gauche. Sain actually backed up. Andy Bobo is pitting right now. Let's see where he will rejoin. Will he be far compared to Soares or not? Now
and I just realized. That was a good stop. Bobo and Beranek are teammates, so all those love taps, were kind of unnecessary.
Meanwhile, Bennett is overtaking Quag. And
Quag hasn't pitted just yet, so this is kind of an easy take, I'd say.
And the Volker is pitting this lap.
And Sahin, again, I think also yes. Oh no,
Sahin will have a free track, clean track in front, so it's gonna be interesting to see the pace of Sahin. So yeah, top 3 is pitting this lap. So let's see. Of course, the top 2, only top 2, not the Parrish, it seems that he won't pit this lap.
I think, I wouldn't pit if I was him, because he was
wait.
battling. He was, yes.
His teammate is pitting, so pit busy.
Oh no! Don't tell me that. Ah, right.
No, he's not gonna. He's not gonna. But I think
thought he was
Parrish.
going to pit this lap as well. So yeah.
Parrish on possibly the longest stint of anyone out there.
A bit of delay.
He's gonna gain a little bit of.
A bit of delay on Turic's pit stop, front right, if I saw it correctly. Better stop for close. Then Turic rejoins P3, as now Bennett is very close with Baronek, and Close rejoins in front of Bennett. And it is good for him because it is brave of fresh air in front of him right now.
He's gonna be vulnerable. He's gonna be vulnerable on the straight. Look at that.
So Parrish, Titkov, Catalan, and Fosbury are going to be this lap, and meanwhile Bennett gets P7 easily.
Yeah, Bennett like it just jet. It's just that's it. There's no fighting that. And Parrish, look at that. Parrish in a solid position. I think the longest stint out of anybody. Still like faster. Could he be on for a second place finish? Could he be? Because I mean, I don't know. I think he could be on for a second place finish.
I mean, at the end, I thought that the stops would have been longer from the pit exit, but it can be possible, to be honest. Maybe he will be there in front of Bennett, because also Bennett was held up a little bit by Baronek, so this can actually help him to jump Thomas Bennett.
Yeah, that is very true. As obviously as the track, as we do more laps, as we race on, the track gets more rubbered in. It gets faster. The cars are the same fuel load, but it's still, it's more comfortable. It gets faster, so drivers can get a bit more confident. But obviously, outside line has more marbles, so you don't want to risk too many moves. So, but okay, so yeah, it's Titkov and
I think
Parrish.
Catalan will jump Titkov, as Parrish now is leaving the pit lane. And no, he's behind. He's behind Bennett, because Bennett is probably P5 at the moment. P4 or P5. I think P4 because
engine for Leon, and he had a really good race. I gotta say.
Please, Lee, stop.
Oh dear Jesus!
Carefully.
That was Nordberg. Oh my lord! Jesus. It's like I think it was
very, very close.
I think we're gonna have a Kimi Räikkönen situation where they just where Kimi just saw the smoke and he just went for it anyways, and that's
there we go.
Leave a lot of debris.
Cars are
gonna slow down
in the middle of the track.
There you go.
I hope there is no battle here with two cars coming onto the straight, because then it will be an issue. And now yellow flag here, and
the drivers go blinded into it because of the DRS time, actually.
Oh, all right. So there we go. Luckily, also the marshal removes Campana's car very quickly,
and goes up into the heavens. Let's
see what happens. The heavens. This was Lean Campana's race. So yeah, what a shame, because it would have.
It actually started in like the main finish straight. Wow, that's quite a surprising.
Just after he crosses the straight, the engine gave up. Oh, Nordberg was. Look at that! Look at
absolutely amazing avoidance.
He had actually to steer on the left to avoid Campana's car in the middle of the route. So yeah.
I did catch Nordberg's little party move there, but yeah, it's happening sometimes.
Again, the replay actually made impossible to yeah, it is what it is. Of course, Don't worry, Flo. It is we.
Yeah, it's all right. It
No,
just
it is not your fault.
yeah, it's all in good fun. It's all okay. It's just how it is sometimes. I gotta say, who's your driver of the day so far? They don't have the race, but who's your driver of the day so far, Franco?
So far, I would say, in particular, Turwick's performance is actually flawless. No mistakes, and so far a very dominant performance. No pressure. An incredible start also that is actually making the difference for him. So yeah.
Oh, I think I could actually go for Ben. I think Bennett. Yeah, Bennett had a good race, but he just fell off the pace. I think Bennett is my driver of the day for now, but everything will change. Yeah. Let's see. We're regrouping, getting the cameras back in. Director is trying to get the signal back, and let's see. We're gonna be back soon. 3, 2, 1.
There we go, and there we go. And bye Lean car. And there we go. While Fakrizai has actually tried to
hold up Turvik, I think.
Turvik, but Turvik he's great. So Fakrizai is pitting right now, and meanwhile Rico, who have to pit again, is in P7. So Fakrizai right now is crucial where he will rejoin because he's in championship contention. So let's see. Pretty slow stop.
0.1. I think that's the slowest of all. Yeah.
Yeah, because others usually is done 5 seconds. So there we go. Baronek is pitting as well as Roman Quag, the championship leader. Where let's see where he will come out on track. And Rifki Fakrizin, I think, has rejoined in P7, which is important, right behind Julius Anderson. And yes, he has. He has rejoined behind Julius Anderson. And as of right now, the situation is Quag 14 points, Julius Anderson 39, and Rifki Fakrizin 38. So would you imagine these three coming into Monza with just separated 2 points from each other? I think Monza is going to be a very, very exciting one. So
yeah, they're just like it's just gonna be like it's like they're gonna be like not knocking like off, like basically it's like 1, 2. They're gonna be knocked off until like the last few laps. I think this is basically like a setup for Monza, but yeah, we still have to see this race through. Really, anything can change. I think, as I think that's Parrish trying to push.
Rico.
Yeah, Parrish.
It's actually
Rico, yeah.
Not helping Parrish on his way to coach Bennett. Yeah, right now Parrish is now trying again here at bus stop. He changes the line and
I gotta say, it always looks like it's just gonna be like
I always got the worry that they will crash, but at the end they don't. So it is just as scary to see that. And Rico is pitting this lap, and I do think also Neller and Mackenzie at the back as well will have to pit again. I do think that Rico will be pretty fast in the final part of the race, so I wouldn't be surprised if Rico actually finishes maybe even in the top 10, who knows. Meanwhile Parrish gets the place, I think. Yes, he has, and it is P4 for Parrish.
And immediately there's another battle going on. A director just decided not to.
I think it is Titov versus Suarez. Yes, it is. Yeah, Titov gets P9.
Good job at Titov. And Suarez's race has just gone from worse
to
bad and worse again. It's
from bad to worse. Absolutely bad race for Suarez. Yeah, not
And
a
look at
good
it,
one.
look at that, two championship contenders,
Oh, the
6 and
championship
7.
contenders,
Fucker's line
right.
trying to go for
A
an
double
inside move.
touch.
Is he gonna go for it? Oh, he actually leaves him
Right,
space. Good job at
here.
racing by Anderson, but no, it's a bit too much. It's just a bit too much. And yeah, I think Anderson is just obviously very aware. He's seeing him in his like mirrors, 2 of them, 3 of them. I don't know how many he has just for Fucker's line.
I think Fakhrizadeh now will have a better pace for also the fact that he has done the overcut, so maybe the overcut at the end was the right choice. Julius Anderson has been actually fueled quite a lot for this thing, 22 laps so far, it's his 9th lap, and his tires are getting a little bit of issues already. I think Fakhrizadeh tries to overtake him here. And
Bobo is trying to make a move on Suarez.
Suarez, and meanwhile George, the standings at the moment is Quag 40, and right now Enrico is beating, so Quag 40, Anderson 40, but Quag had due to a number of wins, of major wins compared to Julius Anderson, and Fakhrizadeh 39, but it could be different because Fakhrizadeh might get ahead of Anderson in the standings and to be tied with the Roman Quang. He has done it. He has done it.
Fakhrizadeh, that was an amazing move. Hey, Bobo be going past Suarez. So Bobo is making a real surge back into the points.
Yeah.
Rico actually ahead of Quag. Oh boy, I think that's hard.
Yeah, I think that I was a bit optimistic about Roman. Yeah,
I was too. I must say, I made that too. I hyped him up a little bit too much.
Yeah, it is not exactly his race, but let's see. Race is still long, so everything can still happen. As right now we are seeing who has right now dominated this race, to be honest, but not dominated at all, but yeah, he has made a difference. Right now, Titkov
and now
versus
Nordberg actually kind of falling off of Rifki's pace. Could Titkov joins Rifki on this march for a podium possibly? Who knows? Is Titkov gonna?
And now Titkov switches again.
What the?
Yeah, he tries again, but of course, here it's difficult to pass. Only if you're brave enough, have made a good breaking point, and yeah, Norberg still defends his place.
And Titkov has to really be, really, wary of who's behind him. That's Bobo. Bobo is gonna do it basically. He's just gonna go for it. Norberg could possibly get 6. I think he could actually overtake Anderson, as you mentioned, because he has Anderson has this just again torturous fuel load to deal with. I think Anderson's gonna drop. I think in my theory, I think he's gonna drop down to P12.
Yeah, I mean also. For the fact that it's incredible that it's going to be a good one, a promising one. He was starting from pole position and now he's going back to worse. So yeah, not a good looking race for Julius after today, but let's see. And also,
let's look at Bennett's pace and Claus. I think Claus has been better in this latter stint. I think that's been okay with him. So I think actually Bennett,
because Parrish is closing. Parrish was 4 seconds, I think, 3 laps ago, and right now he's 1.3.
Yeah.
And also, Rance, it's incredible, but right now it is not 3-weight fight for the title in the last race, but it is 6-weight title for the last race. It is Quag 40, Fakhrizadeh 40. Meanwhile, Catalan trying to move here, but doesn't work. So Anderson 39, third. Terwijk, if he wins this race, he will be in the title contention. So 36 points as of right now for Terwijk. And Klaus is second in the standings, 34, and Paris 32. So it's going to be very, very, very exciting finale.
I don't think I mean from my experience when I battled with in the early part of the season, basically a 6-way title battle was early in the season. The last title battle was like with the basically 2-way, and that was in the final race with Levente Dobos. But look how everything can change in just a moment. Basically, you can speak, and it's just gonna change. It's gonna be like magic. It's basically your championship chances are either here or there or never or gone. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is a very exciting part of the DTM Championship because it is very, very, very unpredictable, and I think it is the first time since GP2 in 2018 with 7 drivers coming in contention for the title at the last race, which at the end has been won by Soares, but it was 7 drivers fighting for the title in Brazil round. Oh, wow. And it could be the same now with 6 drivers coming to battle for the title in Monza. Meanwhile, Titkov is trying the attack on Norberg, but Norberg defend well as Catalan meanwhile has passed Soares.
Yeah. Well, and as we see, Bobo is not making too many inroads on Titkov Norberg battle. He should actually. I think he should be keeping, stepping up a little bit. But
watch out!
Now getting the slipstream.
Watch out! It's very close. I think Parrish will get the place, and yes,
there you go. Nice, absolutely amazing by the American driver. Absolutely amazing.
That actually makes the championship fight even closer.
Oh, you're right, because Parrish is 33 points now. He's on 33 points because he has gained another point. So 6 drivers closed with a gap of 7 points as of right now, as it stands.
I don't think I ever seen it that close. I think I've never seen it that close before. I think in 2007.
Yeah, to be honest.
In real life, there's only like three. I think only 3 drivers who could win the championship in like a real F1. But this is you can't script this. You can't script this. This is why GP4 OC lives on, because of unpredictable moments like this. Now it's Titkov on Norberg through these S's. First S's, yeah.
And who knows that we will see these in the upcoming fantasy era of next season. So who knows that F1 will be this close as it is right now DTM from various seasons. So, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna try to make another move. He has to make a move. Just go
again,
for the late braking. Nordberg, I think that's the second time he's like squiggled off. But I think just brake late. I think that's my advice. They just brake a little bit. But it said Titkov going on around the outside. It's gonna tap him. No, it's not gonna tap him. It looked out from that angle. Sorry for a little bit of a squeaky girl scream, but it's how it goes sometimes. But Parrish, let's see. Let's go back to Parrish. Titkov's actually making a move.
Let's see the exit of Norberg. It will depend here, and I think Titkov have all the slipstream right now to pass Norberg easily. He has done it. Yes,
there you go. Good job by Titkov right there.
Good job by Titkov getting P7.
They usually, see for Titkov's situation, we usually abstain from the, from the what's going on around the world, but absolutely amazing race by the driver, by the actual driver, the athlete basically. Klaus again, he's just I don't know what's happened in his race that is so good other than just second place. Tell me.
I mean, it has been a boring and lowly good race, because at the end he still have to carry on the car to the finish line, and with this result he will come to the title fight at the final race. So
And Julius Anderson is now going to be pressured by this big.
I think Julius Anderson tires are actually gone because a lot of laps is racing. He's doing this thing. So
and remember, they're both. I think it's Anderson is poised for an Aston Martin Renault seat next season.
Martin.
So we'll see how they'll be watching, of course. Again, he's obviously been in F1 for a few seasons, I think.
He was in F1, 2 seasons, 2014 with.
And Neller is gonna try to hit Sahin there. I think Sahin won't mind that after his disastrous. Titkov is gonna. There you go. Titkov is just past Anderson. I think Anderson, I gotta say, he needs those vipers on his cheeks basically, because he's gonna be saying goodbye to those points. I don't think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna fall out of the championship battle massively. It's not gonna become true for him. I gotta say, could he actually next race become like like a dark horse? Could he just go from like a big points gap and just see everybody retire in front of him and just win the championship? Basically, just steal it. Like it's not like it's no one's business.
Yeah, I think that in Monza everything is possible. So it could be the dark horse of the situation, but also it could be struggling. So I think Monza will be a very, very, very surprising weekend. So, also Monza is quite unpredictable for the crashes that also usually happens there in DTM. Chaotic, usually turn 1, I don't know, turn 4 at Lesmo. Meanwhile, Ibobo's here trying to attack Nürburgring. But I do think Ibobo now will get a place maybe at the Camel Straight. And I think that it will be a very interesting race, the one of Monza. So
that Monza is the race where I did win the championship. But that's the funniest. The fact is that I won it in with 10 laps. Not 10 laps to go, but with 10 laps done. So just like mid race, I'm just like,
Bobo.
Hey, Bobo is gonna try to make a move on Nürburgring, and look at that. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it before the break. Yeah, before the braking zone. Doesn't even need to do that much or tight. And he's gonna set his sights on Titkov. Neller still bugging Sahin a little bit.
Yeah, they are battling for P16. Sadly, not a good race for both of them. But right now, Nürburgring don't want to let Ibobo escape away. And also watch out behind, because I think Rico will be quite in contention for the points, maybe a point or two, maybe a little bit more a point if Ibobo doesn't actually pass Anderson quickly, as you can check.
I think Rico just got basically the raw deal with this loose wheel issue. Maybe he still has this problem and we just don't know. He's just trying to cope it as much as possible with racing speed, but now it's Ibobo on Anderson. Could he make a move? Is he gonna tap?
Again, he tries to.
Yeah, just stays behind him a little bit, but it's not over. Look at all this train. What you see behind is basically how many positions Anderson is gonna lose, or theoretically he's gonna will be basically behind, or just. Maybe actually stay. Actually, could he just? I don't know. Could he all of a sudden just?
Oh yeah, Anderson has a bad exit.
Look, actually, Ibobo has to lift. Ibobo has to lift actually. So, is this gonna be a free wide moment? Oh no, it's not gonna be very bad. It's actually
It's quite far, but Catalan got P9, so yeah, good job by Catalan.
Did Norberg make a mistake? I think he was a bit further.
I mean, I think Norberg has had the same issue that Suarez had in the first scene. So Norberg exit at the end of the Rouge is very, very slow. It is the same issue that happened to Suarez. So yeah, not promising for him. And yeah, I think sadly Julius is going to be out of points as of right now. Yeah, let's say it's not even Julius' fault because the strategy was quite bad, because a lot of tires, a lot of laps with these tires is quite a huge demand. So yeah, I'm sadly not surprised to see him struggling so much right now.
I think they're going to be, in debrief, they're going to have some crosswords, or possibly, think about the last race. But now it doesn't matter. It's all about this race now. I think it's going to be. It could be. Who was it? Nordberg could take Catalan again. No, that doesn't take Catalan again. Because I thought maybe Catalan was going to go on the outside and he's just going to brake too early, and Nordberg's going to just steal that position on the inside. Basically, the corner becomes on the inside. But no, it's Catalan now trying to. Actually, Catalan, I gotta say, he has not been featured for us. He's just been out of nowhere, basically like a thumb, just out of nowhere. Has just become.
Yeah.
As Neller and Sahim.
Oh, Neller on sign, and again they come close, and I think Catalan here, I don't know if he's close enough to get Anderson.
He could be. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Anderson is very, very slow.
And Catalan with that over, and look at that Catalan with that overspeed. He almost went off track. Yeah, that's it. That's basically how it's gonna go. I think Turvik is nicely lean. I think actually tough for now. Turvik is just is he lapping anybody? I don't think he's lapping anybody.
Is he lapping any? I don't think so, because I think the last car is approaching the Eau Rouge. It is Florian, and he's in the bus stop chicane, and here it is. Yeah, so I think he won't lap anyone, so everyone will finish the race on full race distance. And there we go. Meanwhile, here it is Fakhri Zain versus Bennett, and it is crucial, this battle, because Fakhri Zain, if he pass Bennett, he would come to Monza leading the championship by 1 point.
And I think, and actually, that's momentum. Momentum is incredibly important. I had all the momentum that the few last races. I think anyone can relate with. It's like an extra motivator. That's all it is. Just your head, you have your chin up. Basically, you're the taller man, taller woman, and anything you want to be. But it just.
I think Fakhri Zain might get him now. Yes,
he's close.
And it is important because Fakhri Zain.
And Fakhri Zain is leading the championship. Rivki Fakhri Zain is leading the DTM 2020 championship. Oof.
As of right now, of course.
Yes.
But it could be also the first time a driver won two titles of different categories. Rivki has won, of course, GP2, and I think that is also that if he actually wins the title in DTM, he will be the first one to win 2 titles in different categories. Sorry, second.
No, I know what you mean, but I don't
second, really?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Dudu Kirby, right? Yeah, Dudu Kirby. I forgot about Dudu Kirby winning the BTCC in 2017 and GP2 in 2019. So yeah, sorry for the mistakes. And yeah, it will be the second one to win 2 different categories. And now 4 laps to go, and yeah, the Julius Anderson race is going bad towards. Sadly, the strategy has not worked well, and right now we are seeing Norberg pressuring him.
He's still trying to defend. Oh, it's getting nasty at that curve. Yeah, it's getting more nastier every lap, basically on the turn. It just everybody's like frustrated. Everybody's
I noticed that as well.
Yeah. Baronek trying to kind of make something out of this. Actually, you have to mention Bobo. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in 8th place there.
Good race by Bobo, not gonna lie. Good race, good second stint.
Yes. Look at that.
And meanwhile, yeah, Baronek is going to get Suarez very soon. And I do think that Rico maybe can get 10th or 11th place at best, with Julius Anderson struggling in front, and with Rico having a quite different pace and fresher tires compared to the drivers in front of him. And right now, yeah, there we go with Norberg coming in the double gauche, and Rico is close with his compatriot, and he's trying to overtake him there. Two Brazilian battling for P12, and Norberg still attacks Julius Anderson, but Julius Anderson have the advantage of narrow corners here, so the opportunity for Norberg to overtake him.
Oh yeah, Norberg is going to try to make himself 9th place. I mean, he still could get a point if someone else's tire is in front of him. He had a nice stint, I have to say, falling off.
Yeah, I think that's sadly they're a bit far from the last point place. Yeah, he tried, and yeah, Quag is also far, so sadly, I think.
Yeah, it's been basically it's just stalemate for Quag. He's not really done any. He's not really like lost time from battling. He's just
in Taiwan, no,
yeah.
That's cool. He has braked. So
Quag,
I think he will now overtake Suarez easily in the Camel Straight. And as of right now, Norberg will get probably Julius Anderson, maybe if he have enough speed drop.
That's a bit too late. Yeah, it's gonna cover more
Julius Anderson close to the line quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I think Rico is getting 12th place.
And Baronek could get 9th.
Suarez has defended well. Suarez is defending pretty well.
Yeah, Baronek could actually get a good 9th place, actually. Look at that. After being tapped by Bobo a few times, wink wink. But I think Catalan is catching up to Bobo also a little bit. But it's important for Anderson to really just stay cool, not getting any penalties, for the next race or this race. You never know you never know. Everything is crucial because you don't want to ever show any kind of weakness as you're going into the championship battle. Anything can be taken out of you. But look at that, Baronek.
Yeah,
Norberg.
The pressure is an important factor, and you have to be free with your head during a special occasion like that one. So yeah.
Yo, Jesus.
Well, Norberg waving quite a lot, and
Baronek can go around the outside. Could get the traction. Is he? Oh no, he's just slowed down. And Suarez now is gonna get him.
Rico
Suarez
and Suarez are close now with Quag. Yeah, Quag is sadly only now is close a stinker of a race for Roman.
And actually I do have to mention, remember the rain predicted at the start, like at this point? Well, it's nowhere. Yeah, it's not here. So
no, it's not happening because 90 minutes is too late, and it is after the race is over. So meanwhile, Rico gets P12. with a green sector one, so it's going to be it's going to improve his personal best lap. So yeah. Meanwhile, Norberg is still behind, and Anderson.
Anderson on really bad strategy is defended well, but it just like it's not the place you want to defend. I'd understand if you don't want to defend like what's in the points. What do you say, like top 5 or something?
Yeah. Meanwhile, last lap has begun, so it's going to be interesting.
Quag is actually finally making a solid efforts race. Look at that, and look at Anderson is 3 cars behind Quag, trying to pressure on Suarez. Let's see what's going to happen here as we are on to the race end, basically.
I don't know
could
if
it be. Could it be a carnage?
Luckily it's not. But
I think it's okay.
Anderson still ahead of them.
There's still the Camel, there's still the Camel straight, but everything can go wrong when you make a mistake. I think
Kane crashed just before the last lap. But don't worry, people. Don't worry, Flo.
It's no Flo, and it's okay. Just it's a final lap anyways, and on edge of our seat.
2 more races after this on this version of GP4. Both GP2 and DTM, and then I will do my best to get a clean version out, because I must have all these changes I did in the past must have broken something.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No, I understand.
Don't worry. Luckily, it also happens right now and not when the season started, so it is more easier, let's say, in a way.
Like Franco, what's been your most memorable move of the race? What's been? I gotta say, I personally, I'd say Rivki taking the championship out of nowhere. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of it because I knew Quag was, the main basically here. What do you think? Who's made the best effort here?
I mean, moves has been pretty similar all over the race, and yeah, I agree with you that the most important and probably not the most beautiful one, but the crucial one has been done by Rivki. Surely, it is without doubt his move that has made the difference this race.
Yeah, and I have to say, I'm not forgetting on Turvik. Turvik has been in League of Zone, and we're on the final lap. I think he might have been halfway through the track as this battle started, so we have to tune on him.
All right.
We're going to see the replay.
Turvik's moving lap 1, squeezing in onto the car. So yeah, the move of the race, in terms of good move, it was him. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, Nordberg is going to try to go on the inside. Nordberg one of the championship.
No,
it's not going to work.
Yeah,
and obviously, look at that. Immediately, Baronek. Oh no! You can't be serious. Is it going to be? Oh no, they don't touch. I don't think they touched.
Very optimistic. Baronek and Rico will pass him easily, quite surely. Rico will pass him easily, quite surely, but it can be a 3-way fight onto the straight. No, it's not. But Baronek gets beaten.
That was a solid move. That was a good move.
That was
a solid move for them.
Yeah.
Turvik is going through the last couple of corners in the last straight.
His own league. On Turvik today on his own league, and he's going to get his 3rd win of the season. And right now he's approaching bus stop. Here it is, last corner.
In the last turn. With that red car, symbolicism right there with the Polish flag. Marshall's waving, and Miros Turvik has won the Belgium 2020 Grand Prix. Absolutely amazing. No one could catch him. I think no one could catch him.
Yeah. 3rd win of the season for Turvik. Absolutely amazing. And close 2nd is important as well. With Paris 3rd, good race. And both of them will come in Monza battling for that title. And race engineer of Paris is actually happy for the performance. And Bennett P5, good race by him as well at the end. Good race by Titkov and Bobo as well. Catalan P8 and P9.
There's still battles just going on in like the most not important positions, but Anderson actually with the vain effort, and I gotta say, Anderson with the vain effort to fend off like, I don't know, 5 cars. It's gonna be. They're still racing. I think they're not happy that
he defended like a lion. Not
basically,
gonna lie. Yeah, it was an astonishing defense by him. Even if people saw that his result is P9, but it is because of a bad strategy. So I would say overall it's a great performance by Julius, considering
I think it's a good damage limitation race. I think that's all I can say.
At the end, at least he has gotten 1 point of the pole position of yesterday, so not horrible at all. So here it is, the race results of today's race with Towick, absolutely dominant performance today by him. And he wins the race in front of Bartus Close. So it is a Polish 1-2 in front of the other ABT Sportsline car of Will Parrish. And then Rifki Fakhrizadeh in 4th. And then Thomas Bennett in 5th. And Rance, you can read the rest of the results, of course.
I think you could do it, Franco. It's been an honor. I think you get the honor for the results. Yes.
All right. So yeah, then Maxim Titkov closes in a good 6th place, as Bobo closes as well in a very good 7th place. Catalan in 8th, and Julius Anderson with a very impressive defense at the end of the race, with tires probably finished since maybe 10 laps to the end of the race. Then Baranek closing the top 10, but of course it is the top 8 who gets the points. Then Norberg, Rico, Soares, championship leader coming to this race, Roman Quag, sadly having a little bit of disappointing race. Then Fosbury, 15th, 16th and 17th, Neller and Sain. And 18th and 19th, the 2 former GP4 Aussie champions, Jay McKenzie and Florian Volker. And then the retirements, with Lincoln Pana retiring in the middle of the race with an engine failure. And then we had Daniel Adventure retiring with a big crash at the start of the race. The very early stages of the race, and Adam Wolf with a very early finish of the day in the race. Yeah, we're now going to check the fastest laps.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay, actually, Khalil Sahin
was pretty fast, 0.6 of a second.
What was he on? Jesus.
Yeah, and there we go. We can see the rest of the others. I'm curious to see where it is. Julius Anderson, 16 fastest. So yeah, he was.
I gotta say, that's actually
quite also same for Roman Quag, 19 fastest. Yeah, not a great day. And yeah, guys, now we are going to hear the national anthem, and of course, it will be the Polish national anthem, so enjoy it. And congrats again to Mateusz for the win. So that was the Polish national anthem. So congratulations once again to Mateusz Sturwik. And yeah, it was a very exciting race. And yeah, very exciting. It's quite exaggerated, but it was a good one. Quite very exciting for the commentary, but a good one overall in terms of show. I think you do agree with me, Evan.
I do actually agree.
Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, I agree, Yuri. I agree, Yuri. It's okay. But yeah, but no, it's I think I didn't expect this to actually set up the Monza race. That this like the amount of talent I think on the grids and the top drivers and the stakes I think are as high as I think as any other season in DTM. I gotta say, I couldn't actually wished for a better finale. I gotta say, I wouldn't have wished for a better finale, and I just finally have just kind of gotten the clue on what's happening and all. Congratulations to Turvik and Klaus, basically a double Polish. If there's a national championship, I think the Poland would pretty much go crazy. I'm pretty sure. Rifki taking the championship lead was just unexpected. Adventure's crash. That was spectacular. I gotta say, I feel for him because I know how I've seen plenty of friends. I've seen plenty of teammates have a really a sorry end to a season. I've seen plenty of things, and I think I wouldn't want that to go that way to be remembered that way. But I think just put your head down and continue on to the next race.
Yeah, and the next race, guys, don't miss it because we will have 6 drivers fighting for the title. And I let you remind that the standings right now after this race are Rifki Fakers in 41 in leading the standings. Also Roman Quag in second, 40 points. Then a little bit behind, we have Turwick and Anderson tied with the points on 36, but Turwick is ahead for the number of the wins this season, with Close in 5th place with 34 points, and Parish, the last one, who is mathematically fighting for the title with 33 points in 6th place in the standings. So, guys, don't miss the next one. So, this was Spa-Francorchamps 2020's DTM race for us. I think it was a good experience to commentate DTM race, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, hearing our voices. And yeah,
yeah. Actually, so yeah, from me to you guys, I'd say good day, good night, and have a pleasant weekend.
So take care, guys, and bye bye. See you in Monza.